And we're back again with the Dodge Squad Car RC build. Just want to kind of give you guys an update on how we're doing here. As you can see, I got the body put on and spud all assembled. There is going to be a roof on here, so this will probably be the last time you guys see this even open. I'm hoping that you guys will get a good view of what I got going on here. See what I mean by independent suspension. As you can see, I really had to cut out the whole inside of this thing. But the hole underneath here, that's all going to be filled in with steel plating. I'm going to use some thin wall steel so that way it's lightweight. And I decided to go with the smaller centrifugal clutch pulley. It gets the car moving a little better. How it is on top end, I don't know, but we'll find out. Nice thing is it is all interchangeable. And I made the steel push bar for the front rather than using the stock plastic one that comes with this. Actually, here's the stock plastic one. Who knows, maybe I can do a pit maneuver with it. Kind of doubtful, but I want to show you guys what I meant by the back wheel sticking out just a little bit. So it does give it quite the hot rod look. Yeah, I keep my car suspended here, block and pulley. Keep it suspended from the roof, so it kind of opens up the flooring of my garage. It's winter time, so my garage is just loaded with all kinds of crap that I don't need. And there's the Silverado. Did some work on the rear end. Basically, I rebuilt the whole rear end, but I'll get into that some other time. I need to lengthen out the front wheels on the quarter scale here because the back wheels stick out so much further. So looks very odd. But we're here for this. So I'm going to pause it and I'm going to raise this thing up into the ceiling so I can show you guys what the underneath of it looks like. And here's my underbody. Now, when you guys seen this last video that I had showed, I'm using the same control arms, but I had to relocate them. Used to have them here and up here, and problem with that was since I built the front end first, and I was forced. When I built the rear end, I was kind of forced to have this miter T-box sit at a certain level. What happened was the rakings of my front control arms here, they were way off. So it doesn't actually, when this thing sits on the ground, the front control arms are a lot more level. I'm using those gas-filled shocks for hatchbacks. I added a spring to it. Reason being is because the ones that I have on here right now they're used. They work good for a dampener, but they don't have it like a new shock would. And then the whole underside here again, that's all going to be covered in sheet steel. That's going to get cut off. So I made it where I can adjust my camber and the towing, or caster, whatever you want to call it. And my U-joints, what I'm using for a hub bearing, just basically pillow block bearings. You bolt them together. Unfortunately, with that being cast iron, it's heavy, so it does add quite a bit of weight to this car. This is the same concept and idea that I had. I got this idea from my my Silverado, and I applied it to this car. And what I did on the inside of the rims is I had cut out, all these are just basically riding lawnmower rims. So you know, there's on the inside and the outside, it's got the lip, or the I don't even know what you want to call it, the large collars that slide over the axle. So I cut the inside of that collar off, so that way I can bring the wheel closer into the bearing. But as you can see, it's still not even close enough to hit, so it worked out pretty good. Still got a ways to go yet, but it's getting there. I gotta finish up with my steering. So I gotta make a linkage. I'm gonna lay my actuator right here. Then the actuator be running the linkage. And I went out and bought two brand new gas struts. I put them on here and dropped the rear end a couple of times, and they work awesome. Waiting for the snow to melt, and I can take this thing out and see what she does. Thanks for viewing.